This is going to be an installation video for the bang hanger, as well as a Reese wrap and an Alien Gear QDS. So when you get your bang hanger, if you order the Reese wrap and the bang hanger, you're going to get these packages. So when you open up the bang hanger, it's going to come with the bang hanger itself, a stiffener plate, and the necessary hardware for mounting it to the belt. So that's going to look like that. So you'll have 3 screws, 3 T-posts, 3 rubber spacers, and 6 flat washers. So for now, we're going to set that aside, and we are going to add our Reese wrap first. So I have found that the easiest way to do this is by getting it started on just the bang hanger itself, not trying to hold the stiffener plate in place. Stiffener plate in place. So these little tabs are wings essentially that are going to go around the outside of the bang hanger. So we're going to line up the best you can. I'm doing this through a camera, so bear with me. And then I have found that peeling it away, kind of like that, is the best method. And keeping those straight. You'll see there's a large grid pattern. That way you don't have to try to line up every single hole. And I'm a little off, but that won't really matter. Okay, so now that we've got that on, you're going to take your stiffener plate, put the smooth. You'll feel there's a textured side and a smooth side. You're going to slide that in, line up all your holes so it's nice and even, and then you're just going to wrap the Reese wrap around it. And that'll do a couple of things. So that'll keep the stiffener plate kind of in place, and then just for the install, and then that will cover it. So next you're going to pick where we want to put this on the belt. So I'm going to run mine right here at the edge of this defense belt. So defense mechanisms belt. So I'm going to run that right to the edge. So I like to offset my buckle from center line. Slide that through. And then you can see how the forks will line up. So this is the key part that I see the most confusion with. So we're going to prep each item. So every piece of hardware is going to get a flat washer. So we're going to put a flat washer over each item. Okay, so now that we've got that set up, you're going to apply some Loctite that will also come with your entire order. And then the easiest thing I found is taking your T-post, putting it in the back, and then using the rubber spacer to actually grab onto that. And that'll kind of hold those in place for you to do this install quite a bit easier. So on all 3. Just like that. Fold it over, and then you're just going to one at a time with the Loctite previously installed, like we said. Just like that. I'm going to snug them down a little bit, and then I'll come back and tighten them all up. Okay, just like that. and now it's attached to the belt. So if you've got a little bit of play, you can loosen them back up and actually slide them up in those slotted areas, and that'll snug it up on the belt, and that way you don't get any vertical play. Okay, so now we're going to install our QDS mount, and we're going to do that at the third to the bottom, and we're going to use a little bit of a negative cant. And so all we're going to do is start those screws. It's typically easier to start on the bottom one just because it's got that little bit of a slot to it, so you can slide it up and down until it lines up. And we're in all three, and we're just going to crank it down. Obviously using Loctite, unless it's like this one where it's got a patched one, but I believe Safariland's does not come with patched screws. And just like that, you've got a fully set up bang hanger. If you have any other questions or anything, you can always hit me up on Instagram or email us directly on the website. And that's it. Thanks.